Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. Survive and prosper. Um, just real quick, I got 24 hours till I can go live stream, and so tomorrow I'd like to do a live stream on our year in review. And that way they can have some discussion on the equipment I use, and you can get some real-time answers, and give me some feedback or whatnot. Give it a shot. You know, if it's something that works out and we like, we'll do it more. But just real quick, look, some fucking crazy thing happens, you know? A super volcano goes off. You know, like mass extinction, nuclear war, I don't know. A fucking huge comet hits. Something we've never experienced before, okay? Understand, this is gonna break a lot of minds. It's gonna put a lot of people in a daze, man. Like, we can only accept so much at any one given time mentally before, like, little self-defenses start getting thrown up where we're just not thinking clear, like cells are getting cut off. I don't know what happens, but mind shuts down to preserve itself, I assume, from overloading. Look at your bags. Everything in there is essential. A tool for what? Survival. In what case? In the worst case scenario, that bags, those emergency preparations you have are filled with tools essential to our ability to survive and defend ourselves, right? Understand that this, though in its entirety may create a sense of security, each individual tool represents a responsibility and therefore adds a little bit of a burden on the subconscious and reminds us subconsciously that if we have things in here that are for one sole purpose, to keep us alive. That's a little bit of weight there. That's a little heavy. You might not notice it, but it is. Subconsciously, there's a responsibility there. So, shit hits the fan, man, bad, crazy shit. Minds are breaking from not being able to process type thing happens. We want to do as much as we can to alleviate the pressure on our minds so that we can think clearly and make sound decisions, okay? So I think that it might just be essential for us to throw some piece of kit inside of our survival packs that introduce a sense of nostalgia. You know, a reminder of the past, of what we had lost, something that we can distract ourselves with in the late night when we found a secure location, set up camp security, but just can't sleep. A little crossword puzzle, a little tiny comic book of Calvin and Hobbes. I don't know what the comics are these days. Peanuts, whatever. You know, a Slinky, a Rubik's Cube. Doesn't weigh much, and it will get our minds off the heavy weight of responsibility. The burden of responsibility that each piece of our kit represents. I have a fire kit. Why? Because I might need to purify water, build a fire for warmth, to cook food, to dispel predators, comfort in the night. Those are all serious fucking things to have a fire kit. Why do I have a water kit? Because there's no clean water around, or I'm in a position where I can't, stop and get clean water from the source, or everything's poisoned. Why do I have a food procurement kit? Every piece of kit we have is for a specific purpose that is aligned with our survival in a bad scenario. Okay? That's a burden on your mind. Put a piece of nostalgia in there. Comics, some saying you like, a fortune cookie fucking thing you can look at in the night. Something to anchor your mind to reality. Something to anchor your mind to other things than just your immediate survival. Because after witnessing something so catastrophic that it might mean mass extinction, after witnessing it and surviving it, we're going to want to anchor our minds to something. We got to have that anchor. Think about it. Let me know what you feel. And stay sharp. Stay dangerous.